life.
Rise up!
God isn't trying to appease you in your church services to make you spice up your meetings a little bit. This is serious stuff. Today we're talking again about testing prophecy. One of the ways I want to focus on today is when God gives us a sign to confirm a prophetic word. Now these signs can come in all kinds of ways. They can be healings and miracles and that kind of thing, or they can be other prophetic words. Now the problem with healings and miracles is they can be easily faked, and there's a reason why God says that we should eagerly desire the gift of prophecy, because in the sense of the sign it's almost foolproof. I'll show you what I mean. Look at this video of a prophet allegedly doing a healing.
Man is commanding life.
Rise up!
Come
Come
on!
Rising up!
Rising up!
That is a fake healing, and it's validating the message of the false prophet. And that's what I mean about validation when it's a healing or a miracle. It's not actually as watertight as you would think. While we're here, I just wanted to say thanks for watching this video, and I would love it if you could give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends maybe, and subscribe to the Ugly Fish channel, and ding the bell to make sure that you get notifications of new videos about prophecy when I put them on YouTube. But one of the things that is watertight is if you predict something and it comes true, it validates the word. Now I've only had that happen to me twice in my life. Once was a word I gave to some Nigerian bishops specifically, where I also had a message that said to validate the word as a sign there would be unexpected floods in unexpected places. And sure enough there were. Within the year that's what had happened. And that's the kind of length you should be looking at for this kind of thing. God isn't trying to appease you in your church services to make you spice up your meetings a little bit. This is serious stuff. And the other time that I had a sign was when God spoke to me about the church in the place where I now live in Sunderland, where he gave me a message about the church where I live, and he said to validate this, the sign will be there'll be a strange and unusual drought. And I remember saying to God, are you kidding? This is what I actually said in my prayers. Are you kidding, Lord? We live in one of the most bountiful areas in the whole of England, in the whole of the United Kingdom. We've got no shortage of water whatsoever. How can there possibly be a strange and unusual drought in the northeast of England? It's ludicrous. So went my conversation with the God of the universe, the creator of all things. There was me telling him what's what. Anyway, imagine my surprise a short while later when there was a peril strike and there was this shortage of peril, it was this strange and unusual drought, and it validated the word. And I've spoken this word. It's very hard for people to take the word that I have. I'm still doing it 20 years later. I'm still speaking to people about it now. But it's a way that God validates, and the way that we can tell, that we can test prophecy, is if there's an accompanying word that is some kind of event that you can't fake, that validates the message. I think it's one of the coolest things that God does when He gives us revelation like that. Much, much better than this kind of healing malarkey, which is great if it's genuine. But as I've just shown you, it can be faked, and often is, and we have to be so careful about that. So remember, we can test prophecy by waiting for the validation.